Well, hello. My name is Leah, and this is the If I Owned a Makeup Brand tag. So this tag was started by Vicky Vlogs. Looks like she started it on November 25th, and I saw Teresa is Dead do this tags video on her Patreon account, so it'll be coming to her YouTube page later. I'll tag them both down below. They're both kick-ass channels. Subscribe to them, love them, be rad. I thought this was such a really interesting tag idea that I definitely wanted to do this video. The first question is, what would you name your brand? I think I would probably name my brand Bamard Cosmetics or Bamard Makeup. Probably just Bamard Cosmetics. My son's second middle name is Bamard, which means brave like a bear in German. And I think the thing that I like about it is that it's not too shishi and not too like cutesy, but it's still a tie to my son and it's a tie to our family, as well as sounding like, you know, a nice name for a brand. All right, the next question is, what would your pricing be like? Luxury, high-end, mid-end, drugstore? I think for me, I would want my pricing to be affordable, because I think personally, makeup is and can be for everyone. So I would like my brand to be something that is accessible to everyone. I want it to be good quality, but I want it to be affordable. I mean, you look at things like Wet n Wild, they have some really good stuff for very inexpensive. So I would like it to still be made in the US, which makes things a little bit more expensive, but I still want it to be affordable. So I would look to a brand price point like ColourPop probably. This is a good one. So what would the brand theme / aesthetic be? Edgy, food themed, girly, etc. That's really hard because I think about myself and I think I'm kind of all over the place. I would say probably maybe plant themed, because like plants and, you know, growing things is a really big part of my life. So I think that could lend to some really beautiful themes. I mean, and you think of all the colors in the plants and nature, think of all of the palette opportunities that would be out there. So yes, we're gonna go with flora themed. And in that same vein, what would your color scheme and packaging be like? Oof, that's difficult because as far as visual things, I'm all over the place in what I love. Like, I love the look of the Tati Beauty palette. It's simple, it's black and gold, it looks really nice, it's just kind of like stunning and standalone. But then on the other hand, I also like really love cutesy stuff, like the Tasty Avocado palette from Revolution, which is what I'm wearing on my eyes right now. So it's really hard for me to kind of know what I would want that to be. So maybe I could find like a happy medium between the two, do something, you know, plain and simple like this, but with, you know, small graphics that are kind of fun and changeable, but still look really classy and applies to everyone. I don't know. This is really hard. I'm in marketing, so you think this would be easier, but this is really difficult. I would want it to be very noticeable as you look at it and you say, that is a Bamard Cosmetics palette. If you had to compare yourself to an existing brand, who would it be? This is not a makeup brand, but it's in the beauty field. I would like my brand to be similar to Lights Lacquer, because Kathleen Lights runs this nail polish company and she is so passionate, and like everything about that says Kathleen Lights, and it's just like her all over it. And I think having that aspect of it makes it a brand that people really love and love to get behind. So that is an aspect that I would really like to have my cosmetics company. How often would you release products? Well, not as often as ColourPop. That is just way too much, overwhelming. Like, releases every single week, if not multiple in a week, that is too much. I want people to be able to have the pieces they want without feeling overwhelmed and feeling like they're missing out. So I would say monthly. And it doesn't necessarily mean a whole new collection every month. It would mean, you know, some products dropping here and there. I would focus on a holiday collection and a spring collection, and then, you know, pieces coming out here and there, because you don't want it to be too much that people are overwhelmed, but you don't want it to be too little that people forget about you. So I'm saying monthly would be the schedule for new product releases. Ooh, this is a good one. What do you want to be known for? Highlight, eyeshadow, brushes, etc. This is a great question. So 2 things. I want it to be 2 things. I want like a bangin' mascara that's going to take place of Better Than Sex, because I don't like that mascara and I don't think it's Better Than Sex. But I want to have something, a good mascara that's tied to my brand that people know they can pick up, and it's going to be good for everyone. I want it lengthening, I want it curling, and I want it black, black, black. And the other product I would want it to be is lipstick or lip color that just does not come off. I'm talking like you need a remover for it, kind of like Beauty Bakery, because I think their lip color is really good, but it's also really underrated. Like they're kind of a hidden gem. So I want it to be something like that that is also moisturizing at the same time, which probably is impossible because something that's going to stay on long enough means it's going to have to dry down like a paint essentially. So that's not going to be moisturizing, but I'm going to work on that. What would your #1 eyeshadow palette launch look like? Colors, textures, etc. Oh, ooh, this is tough. So I love color and I love purples and blues. So those would definitely be in there. I would want to have some like really shifty, metallic-y, like multichrome shades in there. I would probably have a glitter just because clearly I like glitter. And I don't know, like I want it to be, okay, so you know like that orchid that's like purple and blue and white, I want it to be those shades, but also a few little neutrals in there to make it usable. And I would really like it if some of the items in there could be multifunctional, like a eyeshadow that's real shimmery could be a really good highlighter, like a pink could be a great blush. So something you could maybe even take with you on travel and just have it as a great use for your whole face. That's what I would like my palette to be. So next is, who is your dream collab, celebrity, influencer, and why? Lizzo. I would love to work with Lizzo. I think she's amazing, amazing talent. She's absolutely gorgeous. And I just love her whole vibe. She's got a great sense of humor. She's just so freaking awesome that I would love to work with Lizzo. Ooh, this is a juicy one. How would you handle a scandal like Jaclyn Cosmetics, for example? Well, in my experience as someone who's worked in marketing and with the public and sometimes has worked with some defective situations, the best thing to do is to address it quickly, say you're sorry, say you're sorry, say you're sorry, and fix the problem. Even if you can't fix the product that was the problem, you can throw a gift card at somebody, you can just replace it with different product, but quickly addressing it, finding out the problem and fixing the problem is the best way to do it. Sitting on things and just letting them kind of grow and pulsate and bubble is never a good idea. Yeah, just honesty and timeliness is always the best policy. How would you distribute PR? Oh, there's more to the question. How would you distribute PR? Send to bigger YouTubers if they fit the mold of the brand. If not, smaller influencers, open to anyone. What I would not do is I would not get on Twitter and say I'm looking for PR. I found that whole thing with Anastasia last year to be a huge pain in the butt. Every time I opened Twitter, that's all I saw was people just begging. I think that I would really be seeking out influencers or, you know, channels of all levels and all areas of media, not necessarily just beauty YouTubers or, you know, Instagrammers or whatever, but, you know, celebrities, bloggers, YouTubers on different types of channels. I wouldn't want it to be just in the beauty field because I would want my brand to be people who are everybody. And finally, would you rather be sold in Ulta or Sephora? I guess Ulta because I shop there more often. I really don't care, I guess. I think, well, yeah, I mean, Ulta does have the good points. And because it would be, that's a really good one. Because I feel like Sephora is just like a little bit more high-end. And I want this brand to be something that's accessible to everyone, which means I would want it to be available for Ulta coupons. So I guess Ulta, although it doesn't really matter. As long as it's available and at a fair price point, it doesn't really matter. But I guess Ulta because they've got like the good rewards. And to be honest, Target would be great. I think Target's really kicking up their beauty section, and I think it'd be great to have like an end cap in Target too. All right, you guys, so that is it for this video. Would you buy Bamard Cosmetics? Let me know in the comments below, or if you have any ideas for this brand as well. If you want to do this tag, I would absolutely love to see your answers. I will post all of the questions in the description box, so grab them and run with it. But make sure you tag Vicky Vlogs because she is the originator of the tag and she wants to see what you're doing with it. And tag me too. I want to see what you're doing too. So that is it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and maybe even hit that subscribe button. All right, my little love bugs, have a great rest of your day and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, 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 bye.